Right. So, yeah, before I'm actually going to start the session, I just want to give my introduction, about a brief introduction, and I wanted to know, I wanted to give you the basic agenda why I started these free Java sessions. Just like that, I didn't start these sessions. So, who really interested towards to become a Java software developer, Java full stack developer? uh, we have two professionals, are the two professional careers are there. We have a chance to become a Java developer, and we have a chance to become a corporate training sector. So whatever the platform you are going to choose, that's your wish. I'm not forcing you to come into this particular training field or development field. It's all about your choice. So just for a good cause, I started these free Java sessions. So accordingly, so few people are today facing some issues with the link. They're not able to join, but still I'll try to give you one unique link for everyone. So then everyone is not you know feeling or facing any kind of issue. I'll try to resolve as soon as possible. That's the whole idea actually. And I'm not going to take the time, more time also, to give you knowledge on top of all these things. Only thing is, for every concept we are going to provide assignments and then hands-on, theory come practical, everything. I don't know whether so many people are there who already attended my sessions. They are also joined right now. They knew. And I have my own YouTube link is also there. There also I used to post the links. So just try to utilize, and anytime with respect to subject, if you have the career purpose, if what exactly we are going to choose, if you have any such kind of queries, you always feel free to contact me. So please try to utilize these sessions. So that is only which I am expecting from all of you. So whether you are also a working professional, that's also fine, because of once you learn the Java, core Java, especially core Java is the fundamental thing. If you habituate to learn this Java, obviously it will be very helpful to understand some other technologies also. For example, take Salesforce. Salesforce, one of the CRM tool, and take MuleSoft. For all these things, all these actual tools are got implemented on top of the Java architecture only. That's the reason nowadays, how exactly it is, the situation is, I mean, Java knowledge is becoming what essential. In a previous years before, C was the language which was the essential. Of course, C is the essential language right now also, but along with that, Java became more popular and more essential for every developer, for every software developer. In that way, you please try to consider. And oh really? Second, second. So I hope my voice is clear now. So that is my whole agenda. See, if definitely who are going to utilize these sessions, definitely they will get a job for easy. If you are attending for 5 to 10 interviews, I don't know, it won't take much time. Definitely, if you are attending, if you are gaining the knowledge in day-to-day sessions, if you are really utilizing, in a first interview also you may get the job. That's not a great thing actually. That's not a great achievement also. The only thing is, please try to keep those points in your mind. Just like that, I'm not starting these sessions. I'm putting my own efforts here.
if you really utilize it, it helps you to build your career only. It is not at all, even 1% also that will not be useful for my career. So I hope for the good cause only I started these sessions. Please try to like what utilize, and accordingly it helps you a lot. All right. So first, let's start with what. Let's jump into like what these sessions. Um, First of all, if anybody is asking, like before we are going to start, anybody like what is Java? This is the first question actually we usually getting. If this question, if anyone asks in front of you, first of all, we usually tell like Java is a programming language, right? Java is a programming language. So if I'm saying the answer like this, obviously I can say it is wrong. So why? Because of programming languages, we do have like different programming languages. We do have a different paradigms are there, right? So we have a varieties of programming languages are there, right? We have a procedure oriented programming language, right? So we have a object oriented programming. We have modular oriented. We have scripting oriented. Lot of programming varieties of programming languages are there. So in that perspective, if I'm asking Java, if you are saying the Java is programming language, obviously it is not the expected answer. So that is why if anybody is asking what is Java, what should you give? The answer is something like Java is a object oriented programming language, right? So this is the perfect, the simple answer if anybody is asking what is Java, right, sir? I'm not talking about what do you mean by object oriented programming language right now, but before that, so you got Java is a programming language, whether it might be object oriented or procedure oriented, that's a secondary. So the first thing is what you got to know, it's a programming language, right? So now my question is, what is the goal of programming language? What is the goal of programming language? If I'm asking this question, obviously we do have only one goal, sir. But take any programming language, whether you take Python, whether you take .NET, PHP, Java, C, C++, Object C, Object, anything. Take any programming language. The ultimate goal is to develop the software, sir. The ultimate goal is to develop the software, or you can also consider as what's an application. Right, sir? So this is the goal of any programming language. We are going to build the software. We are going to develop the application. Right, sir. If I'm giving this answer, again, one more question coming into the picture. What is that, Sir, what is an application? What is an application? Do we have different types of applications are there? Application, yes, you may also consider like it's a software, that's fine. So, but what kind of applications we have in the market, in the industry, in the information technology industry, what type of applications we have? Sir, we do have two types of applications. Majorly, I'm segregating. I'm not, digging more and more, and then I'm not segregating here. We do have basic segregations, basic separation. I'm doing here. We do have two types of applications are there. The first one is desktop applications. So, and the second one is distributed applications. Yes, we do have lot of synonyms are there. You might be calling as something like, desktop application or the standalone application, and distributed application or network based application, internet based application, anything, dynamic applications like that. So, sir, what do you mean by desktop application? What do you mean by distributed application? Sir, I wanted to show you one immediate application. Sir, if I'm open calculator in front of you, what is this application? Tell me. Obviously, it is a desktop application. Sir, if I open my antivirus here, if I'm opening my acrobatic reader here, what type of applications all these are? All these applications, of course, are considering as what's a desktop applications. How can you say, sir, those applications I downloaded and then I installed that software and then I'm using that software. I'm utilizing the services of that application. So meaning that desktop application is an application where we are executing the software in your machine and accessing those services from there only, from their machines only. Sir, if I'm installing antivirus in my machine, your machines are not able to consume the antivirus services, sir. Wherever in which machine we install, those machines only are able to consume the services. That's the major information about what's a desktop application. So when it comes to like what distributed application, so in that perspective, desktop applications results are shareable or not shareable? Of course, not shareable across the globe, because whoever wants to consume the application, they used to install in their machine and they are able to access those services. That's it. It's an individual service. So that is coming under, comes under desktop application. But when it comes to distributed application, it is not like that. Everyone can able to access. So in that way, desktop distributed applications results are, these application results are of course shareable, sir. Of course shareable across the globe. Make sure you have proper internet connection. Make sure you have proper internet connection. This is what you need to understand, sir. This is what you need to understand. Sir, can you please give me some examples of desktop application? Like I said, Windows calculator application, acrobatic reader, okay, antivirus. So all these are what's a different desktop applications. Can you please tell me some examples of distributed applications? Yes, we do have Facebook, we do have Gmail, we do have so many Flipkart, okay, Amazon. So all these are comes under distributed applications. Why? Because if you have a proper internet connections, from anywhere you are able to access. So that is why distributed applications results are shareable across the globe, whereas desktop application results are not shareable across the globe. It's a minimum responsibility we need to understand after you became the developer. Okay, after you learn the Java, what after we got the Java knowledge, with this knowledge, what we can do. This is what we need to understand, sir. So just like that, if you are learning, it doesn't make sense. So with this knowledge, what type of applications we can develop? This is what you need to understand. Right, sir? We do have a different types of applications are there, sir, in the market. Just like that, we are not, some people are there. Okay, some developers are there who are working, dedicatedly working on desktop application design. Few people are there who are working on distributed applications. It depends on their requirements. So basically, with what type of applications we can develop, you should understand. All right, sir. So now, I'm not talking more about theory, but this is the first day of session to get into this programming part. Obviously, it takes some time. Okay, once you get the basic and primary knowledge, obviously we'll move into like what practical sessions, and obviously we'll get the more practical stuff from there itself. Right, sir. So now, after we have got the knowledge about the different types of applications, okay, after we have got the different types of knowledge on different types of applications, what we need to understand is here Java got released in which year, sir? I'm not sure about, but I guess 1995, sir. Who is the author? So just who is author, sir? Who is the author? James Gosling, sir. James Gosling. And he released this software from which vendor, from which organization. So this is the basic information that I'm giving. Okay, so even if you surf in the internet, you also will get this knowledge. Okay, so when he released this software, from which organization, sir? Sun Microsystem. Sun Microsystem. So this is the basic information. And now I wanted to ask one thing. When he released this software into the market in the year of 1995 from Sun Microsystem, just like that, he didn't release. He released this software into 3 editions. How many editions? Tell me, please, all of you. He released, okay, this software into 3 editions. What is that? One is JSE, which stands for Java Standard Edition, and the second one is JEE, which stands for Java Enterprise Edition, and the third one is JME, sir, Java Micro or Mobile Edition. Sir, with respect to James Gosling language, it is JSE, sir, but as per our convenience, we are just converting the JSE into core Java, sir. Okay, so using this JSE, what type of applications we can develop? Obviously, desktop applications we can develop. So now, since we started this core Java sessions, you should understand the significance of significance of learning core Java, sir, or JSE. Okay, what is the importance of learning core Java? Why should we learn this Java, core Java itself, JSE edition? Sir, first thing is what, sir? To with this JSE knowledge, to implement what kind of applications, sir? Desktop applications or standalone applications. This kind of applications to implement, we should learn core Java knowledge. And one more thing is to implement or to learn JEE, sir. To learn JEE, sir. So to learn JEE means what, sir? Because JEE is the next edition, sir, which stands for Java Enterprise Edition. You know, Java, using this edition, we are able to develop desktop applications and as well as distributed applications, sir. As well as what, sir? Distributed applications. Both the applications we can design. But, sir, you may ask one question, sir, if that is the case, why should we go for learning this JSC, sir? Yes, there is a reason, sir, because of the entire Java enterprise application. This JEE edition got implemented on top of the JSE. So without JSE knowledge, you should not understand this JEE. Okay, that is the reason. If you really wanted to learn JEE, definitely we should have a primary knowledge on JSE. Otherwise, you couldn't learn. It's not possible actually. Okay, so that is what exactly. Okay, using JEE edition, we are able to develop both desktop application and as well as what's a distributed application. As you already aware, what do you mean by desktop application? What do you mean by distributed application? Right, sir. So when it comes to here, right, to learn. So I am trying to we're talking about significance of learning core Java and to learn popular tools, max to max, sir. If you see, like for example, MuleSoft is there, Salesforce is there, okay, Tableau is there, so many tools are there, sir. Right now, these are the very much popular. Even if you go for what Hadoop, okay, so many popular tools are available in the market. You know, all these popular tools got implemented on top of the Java itself, Java architecture itself. Definitely, again, yes, sir. One of my brother is there, sir, who learned and then he is working on MuleSoft, sir. But he don't have a Java knowledge, sir. That is possible. But if you have a real Java knowledge, along with the, it depends. It varies from 1 second, sir. It varies from project to project. Okay, few projects definitely has that internal knowledge, that internal Java architecture is there, sir. For example, that is the reason, if you really wanted to learn the popular tools right now which are available in the market, 99%, not 99, I can say 90%. Since I'm a Java trainer, I'm not saying like 99 or 99.99 something like, but most of the tools, popular tools, got implemented on top of the Java architecture only. This is also one of the reason why should we, why they are considering this is the importance of learning core Java or Java, maintaining the Java knowledge. That is the reason they are making this language as the essential part for every developer. That is what I said before I am starting these sessions. Right. One second, sir. Right, sir. So once we understood the significance of learning core Java, okay, once we understood this significance of learning core Java, what we need to understand? Yes, sir. Sir, you said JSE, sir. You said JW. That's fine. But then what about JME, sir? So JME stands for Java Micro, or you can also consider as what, sir? Mobile edition. Yes, micro related applications, embedded chip related, micro related applications, are to develop the mobile applications. Especially we are using Android, okay, software, Android technology to build this mobile applications, sir. So that is also, we do have like a different API. So it depends on the requirements, sir. If your project is really a mobile related application, obviously we will go, we will try to learn the JME libraries, and then accordingly we are able to implement the application. It depends on the So that is why please try to understand before you are developing the application. First we have to confident about what type of application it is. So to develop this application, which category, which edition actually we are going to use to this implement this, whether it might be JSE or JW or JME. We have to segregate on top level, abstract level only. We have to like what segregate like this. So then you will get the clarity. Okay, for example, if it is a desktop application, I am going to use only JSE related libraries. I am going to use JSE related APIs. The new terms are coming, sir. Okay, we are going to use JSE related packages. Okay, all these are the different terminologies which we are using as part of learning this Java. Obviously, from concept to concept, you will be very familiarized for sure, no doubt at all. All right, sir. So after we understood this, okay, I just want to like what ask one basic question, sir. So even if it releases in the year of 1995, 5 years and then this 22, almost 27 years back, it got released, but still Java is maintaining its popularity. Yes or no? Yes, that is the true, sir. Whether you yes, of course, Python is giving you very good competition, but still, okay, even within this 27 years of span of time, so it is maintaining its popularity. In between these years, so many tools are coming and then going. Okay, so last month one tool came, sir, but after 3 months it was not there. That is the situation in the market right now. Such kind of tools are coming and then going. But how it is maintaining that much popularity, that much existence in the industry from those many years? If this is the question, if anybody is asking, the only solution, the only answer for this, what, sir? Because of its features. Okay, because of its Java unique characteristics or features. All right, sir. So because of its Java unique features. So what are the unique features we do have for Java? I'm not explaining each and everything theoretically. Depends on the concept, you will get to know. But I wanted to like what write few of the features. Almost 13 features are there. I'm not by hearting, but I just want to like what write few of the features. Like Java is simple, Java is platform independent, Java is architectural neutral. All right, Java is something like dynamic. Java is interpreted. Okay, so Java is multi-threaded. Okay, Java is secured. Java is something like platform independent. I told you, right? Portable. Okay, so like this, we do have different 13 features are this. Okay, so of course, so because of these features only, okay, Java is maintaining its existence and popularity from those many years, sir, for sure, no doubt at all. Right. So based on the concept, one by one feature, I will take it out and then I will get a chance to like what explain these features. Just like that, I'm not explaining here. Just with respect to definitions, it is not, even if I'm giving like that, it's not clear for you. So when the concept will come, if I'm taking and then explaining, so then you will get more and more clarity. So that is my opinion. All right, sir. But if you see all these features, one feature definitely I should talk, sir. One feature I should definitely talk. What is that? Platform independence. One feature I definitely should talk some information about platform independence, sir. Whether you, I think whether you all people are aware of C language, right, sir? So C is a platform independent or platform dependent. I can say platform dependent. So, sir, we are all the programmers, right? After we learn the programming language, we will become the programmers. So once you become the programmers, obviously our work is to write the programs. Once you write the program, what is your next step, sir? Tell me. Once you write the program, what is your next step? We have to save the program, right? So I write the one program in C language. I'm saving just by giving the extension as what's a .c, and meaning that I'm just saving like this file name .c. So, sir, every program supposed to be compiled and then followed by, okay, and then followed by executed. Every program, whether you are a Python programmer or Java programmer or .NET programmer, once you wrote the program, we have to save it first. After that, we have to compile. After that, we have to execute, sir. So I will talk more elaborate on top of this compilation and then execution. What is happening when the concept will coming into the picture. But now I am talking about what's the platform independence. Sir, once you write this program, once you compile this program, internally one file is going to be generated, sir. When you compile the C program, that is what's a .exe. In Windows, I'm talking. Okay, if your operating system is something like Apple or some other Unix or Linux, I don't know the extension. I'm talking about the extension with respect to Windows operating system. When you compile the C program, one intermediate file is going to be generated, that is .exe. So sir, this .exe I generated in my machine. I am using Windows operating system. Sir, the same .exe file, if I'm copying and then if I'm giving to my friend who is using Unix operating system, who is using Unix operating system, can he able to like what execute the same .exe file in his Unix operating system machine? Answer: it is not at all possible. Why? Because sir, this .exe file got generated with respect to Windows operating system, but my friend is trying to execute this .exe file in the presence of Unix operating system. That is not at all possible, because of C programming language is not platform independent. It is a platform dependent, meaning that if you generate the .exe file in Windows operating system, only Windows related operating systems machines only can able to execute. Other than that, we can't. That is the nature or behavior of what's our platform dependent. But when it comes to but when it comes to but when it comes to one second, sir. So when it comes to like what platform independent. Now Java is a platform independent. Why? Because if I'm writing Java program, obviously we are going to save with respect to .java as an extension. Here also compilation process is there, execution process is there. Whenever you compile the Java program, here one intermediate file is going to be generated, that is .class file. Okay, so this .class file I generated in my Windows operating system. If I'm giving this .class file to some of my friend who is using Unix operating system, can he able to execute? Obviously yes. Irrespective of any operating system we are using, we are able to like what execute our Java programs anywhere. That is the reason Java slogan is there, sir. One slogan is there for Java. What is that? Vara. Meaning that what, sir? Write once, run anywhere. Sir, write once, run anywhere. If you write the Java program once in one machine, in one platform, irrespective of any platform, any operating system, we are able to happily execute. That is the nature of platform independent. That is the meaning of platform independent. Sir, you may ask one question, sir, why it is happening like that? Yes, inside the Java software, we do have some system generated programs are there. Those are going to be converted from one platform, one operating system .class files into converting into another operating system .class file. So accordingly, we are able to execute irrespective of any operating system we are using. So this is the most important feature of Java programming language. Even people are saying, sir, .NET is also platform independent. No, sir. .NET is platform independent, but partially. Only .NET is given by whom, sir? Microsoft. So Microsoft means what, sir? Windows. So Windows related operating systems only they are able to like what run. Okay, irrespective of Windows, instead of Windows operating system, if they are trying to execute in any other operating system like Unix or some other machine, some other operating systems, they can't. So that is what you need to understand regarding what do you mean by okay. So that is the meaning of what, sir? Java is a platform independence. So remaining features definitely I should talk later, sir. One second. Right. So, right. So these are the, so that is the reason Java is maintaining its popular existence from these many years itself, because of these buzzwords, these characteristics, these features. Right, sir. So, and one of the important feature, definitely, that is what, sir? Java is object oriented, sir. Java is object oriented. So basically, the answer for Java, what is Java means what, sir? Java is object oriented programming language. So object oriented itself is considering as the principle or characteristic or feature. Sir, why Java is object oriented, sir? If I'm asking why Java is platform independent, I gave the answer and then I gave the explanation. In the same manner, if I'm asking why Java is object oriented, what is your answer, sir? I have a very simple answer, sir. So since this programming language follows OOPS principles, since this programming language follows OOPS principles, that is why Java is object oriented. So that means any programming language, if any programming language follows these OOPS principles, if any programming language follows these OOPS principles, obviously all such kind of programming languages are considering as what, sir? Object oriented programming languages. Examples of another programming languages, object oriented: .NET, Python, PHP, okay, C++, all these are object oriented programming languages. All these are what, sir? Object oriented, because all these programming languages are also following these OOPS principles, which are given by whom, sir? Not Sun Microsystem or any other Microsoft, sir, which are given by one organization, that is OMG, Object Management Group, sir. This is one of the Canadian organizations, sir. This is one of the Canadian organization. Okay, if any programming language I wanted to like what follow, I want to make my programming language as object oriented. Yes, whatever the principles or specifications which are given by OMG, if we are able to satisfy, yes, they are going to like what give the permission. They are going to give the what kind of recognized as a object oriented programming language itself. So that is what you need to understand. So I'm not talking about what are the OOPS principles we have. Yes, we do have 4 OOPS principles are there, sir. One is inheritance, polymorphism, okay, abstraction, and then encapsulation. Yes, I'm not talking about these principles. These are the concepts. I will tell you how, when exactly I'm going to like what delay, that I'll tell you. But right now, I gave the explanation, a very brief explanation for 2 features, sir. One is why Java is platform independent. Another one is what, sir? Why Java is a object oriented. Yes. I hope you got the clarity so far, whatever I gave the basic introduction. Now, thing is, sir, as I said, we are all the programmers, right? We are all the programmers. So, as I said, if we are the programmer, obviously our work is to write the program, right, sir? If we really wanted to write the program, how can we write? Okay, just like that, just by Googling it and then copy pasting, and then we did it. So now what is my point here? I'm telling you steps to write the Java program. So since not only yes, you just please consider as what's a Java program only. What are the steps we have to follow to write the Java program? So if this is your question, what is your answer, sir? What is your answer? Generally, I want to write the Java program. Where should I write? That is the first question. Okay. Where should I write? Before you are writing the Java program, one more question also I have got in my mind. Sir, if I wanted to write the Java program, first I required the software, na? First, for example, if I wanted to like what write the C program, we need to like what download Turbo C. Turbo C is the software. So using that software only, we are able to compile, we are able to execute. In the same manner, if I wanted to write the Java program, what are the steps we have? What are the prerequisites? Yes, instead of prerequisites to write the Java program. Yes, this is the correct language which I am using. Okay, prerequisites to write the Java program. What is the first prerequisite? Tell me. We have to download the Java software and then install. So what is the Java software name, sir? I hope you all are aware, but if anybody is not aware, not at all a problem. Java software is what, sir? JDK. JDK stands for Java Development Kit, sir. Sir, moreover, Java is open source, sir. Java is open source. What do you mean by open source, sir? You can freely download and you can freely utilize the Java services. We no need to like what pay single rupee also for getting the licensed version. We don't have something like a .NET. Java is open source means what, sir? Freely that software is available in the market. You can download and then you can install in your machine based on the requirement. What is the Java software name, sir? JDK. Which version of JDK is running right now? I'm not sure, sir. I think 18 or 19. Okay, let me check in the Google and then I'll tell you. So almost we worked with we are working from JDK 1.3 or 1.4 version onwards. So right now, when the Python is coming and then in the process of getting its popularity, Java also change its gear and then started to like what release so many versions within the very less span of time itself. So just to give more competition. So that is why right now, I mean, within the 3 months or to 6 months, they are going to like what give the they are going to like what release the new editions itself, new versions itself. Right. I will check it and then I'll tell you. That's not a problem. We have to first download the Java software JDK and then we have to like what install. So this is the first statement. Sir, once we are installing, we have to like what write the Java program. Sir, to write the Java program, what is the next step? Where should we write the Java program, sir? We have to, we need an editor, sir. Select the editor. So now where exactly I am typing all these things in the notepad. So can you consider this notepad plus plus also as an editor? Yes. Whatever it might be, whether it might be a normal editor, whether it might be an IDE, whatever it is, we have to select the editor to write the Java program. Okay. Whether it might be notepad or some IDEs also, not a problem. IDEs means what, sir? It might be Eclipse, it might be my Eclipse, it might be NetBeans. So many IDs are available in the market that I'll tell you, not a problem. So meaning that so we have to select the editor, sir, first, and then okay, once we select the editor, then we can write the Java program. Then we can write the Java program. So yes, you may ask one question, sir. How can we write the Java program? That I'll tell you later. But first, try to understand the prerequisites. So fourth step is what, sir? After we wrote the Java program, you have to save this Java program. Sir, while you are saving, we should provide the extension name as what, sir? .java. .java, sir. Don't give the extension name as what, sir? J as capital, A as small, V as capital, not like that, sir. Extension name must be always in what's a lower case. Why I'm more specifically I'm talking about these cases. Java is a case sensitive programming language. Java is a case sensitive programming language. What do you mean by case sensitive, sir? It's case sensitive means what, sir? In what cases they are giving, in the same cases we have to use, in the same cases we have to develop. For example, we have one keyword is there, for loop is there. We should not, it is not proper, it is not possible to like what or define the for loop just by giving the F as what capital letter. So that is what I mean to say. We have to like what follow the cases very specifically. If you are not following, what will happen, sir? Compiler will give you left and right and we will get the compile time errors. Right, sir. We have to save the Java program. Once you save the Java program, what is the next step? Yes, you can easily guess it, sir. Even though if you are not in a position to give the response, please try to like what give the answer to yourself so that you can cross check whether it is correct or not. Right, sir. So after we save the Java program, we have to compile the Java program. Right, sir. And then after we compile the Java program, we have to execute the Java program. Right, sir. So these many steps are there. You have to follow to write the Java programs. These many steps are there to write the Java program itself. So I hope you got the clarity. One more time, I am reading, sir. You just try to understand. First, we need a Java software, that is JDK, that we can happily, freely download it, that is available. And one more important point I forgot to tell you, sir. Java was released by Sun Microsystem, given by the Sun Microsystem organization. I don't know the exact year, but in recent years, I think 4-5 years back, and I guess 4 to 5 years back, I'm not sure exactly the year. In recent years, the entire copyrights of copyrights of Sun Microsystem reserved by whom, sir? Oracle Corporation. That is the reason previously, if you really wanted to like what become the certified Java programmer, previously it was SCJP. Okay, Sun certified Java programmer. So now these days it will become what, sir? OCJP, because of Oracle certified Java programmer, because of all the copyrights of Sun Microsystem reserved by Oracle Corporation. That is the reason those certifications are also getting changed because of they want to show their branding. That is the reason they are just changing all these things. So that is why if you really wanted to download this Java software also, what is the URL, sir? www.oracle.com, sir. From here you can download this JDK software, but make sure you have to sign up. Okay, then you have to sign up in this oracle.com, then you will get the sign in credentials. Using that credentials, happily you are able to like what download this Java software JDK itself. So once we download, I will show you, sir. We no need to worry. I'm just telling you the brief information about this. So after that, we have to select the editor. 99.999% people are who are the developers are using these normal notepads. These are not going to use, sir. Only developers are using what, sir? IDEs, integrated development environments. So it might be Eclipse, it might be NetBeans, it might be MyEclipse. So many IDEs are available in the market, sir, based on the project requirement that will be decided by your organization, right, sir? So accordingly, we can choose that particular IDE to write the program, right, sir? But initially, as a learner, try to like what start with developing or writing the programs using these normal notepads, so that you will get more and more confidence and then crystal clarity also for sure. So few programs, 2-3 sessions I used to like what make you practice in the normal notepad, and then I will move to like what actual IDEs itself. So after that, we have to write the Java program, and then we have to save the Java program. To save the Java program, we have to like what give the file name, sir, file name.java, like this. After that, we have to compile this Java program, and then we can execute the Java program. Sir, when you compile the Java program, one intermediate file is going to be generated, that is dot class. So dot Java file contains our source code, which is developed by the programmer, and this compile the Java program. Java compiler is there, sir, which internally takes this .java file and compiling it. What do you mean by compilation, sir? I'll tell you that. But compilation means what, sir? Internally, it will cross-check the syntaxes, whether the programmer is following the syntaxes correctly or not. If the programmer is not following the syntaxes correctly, okay, so that means obviously it will throw the errors. It will give you the errors to the programmer. So if the programmer is following the syntaxes correctly, dot class file is going to be generated. So if anybody is asking who will compile the Java program, what is your answer, sir? Java compiler. Who will execute the Java programmer? Whenever you execute the Java programmer, we will get the output, sir. If I'm asking who will execute the Java programmer, don't say programmers. Okay, we are just providing the instructions. Okay, that doesn't mean that doesn't mean we are not executing, we are not compiling. So internally, our system predefined system programmers are there. So who is executing the Java programmer, sir? Java interpreter, that is what, sir? JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine. Okay, this JVM will execute the Java program and it gives you the output. While you are executing the program also, if you are getting any errors, obviously those errors are what we call runtime errors. Like how exactly we are getting the errors at compile time, in the same manner, while you are executing the program also, we may get the errors. So all these things, very slowly, I will tell you, sir, not at all a problem, but these are the basic things you need to understand. These are the prerequisites to write the Java program. Sir, now after this basic, the steps, prerequisites. So I've got few things like JDK, you said, JVM I got, and one more thing is what JRE. Sir, what are all these things, sir? JDK, what is JDK? What is JVM? What is JRE? All these things you need to understand, right? So because of these are the regular terminologies which we are using as part of the Java development. I mean, application development using Java. So as I said, sir, JDK stands for what, sir? Java Development Kit, sir. I will show you, sir, how can we download. You just open the Google, Okay, you just JDK download. Okay, for Windows. So see, sir, the first link only. What is the first link? Tell me. So this is how exactly. This is the official website. I told you, na, www.oracle.com/in/Java technology/downloads. Here we can find out Java. Okay, SC development kit 19 version is there, sir. Right now, Java 19, Java 17 LTS is the latest long-term support release for the Java SE platform, sir. So you can download any the latest version. So here, if you are observing, if I am going to like what Java 17, yes, Java 17. So see here, sir. Here we do have like different versions are there, different operating systems are there. So JDK for Linux is there, JDK for Mac is there, JDK for Windows is there. So if I'm selecting Windows, here we have a see here 64-bit compressed.u installer, 64 MSI installer, anything you can select it. So if I'm selecting dot, usually I preferably going for this .exe file so that we'll get a feel to like what install in our machine. So just try to like what download this, sir. So when I try to like what download, it is automatically getting downloaded. I think 1 second. Okay, it is not even asking for the sign in. Might be okay. Once you downloaded this, you can install in this way. Okay. So one more time, I'm telling, sir. You just try to like what Google it. Okay, JDK download. Type JDK download. First link open. That is what Java downloads here. And here, just click on the Java 17, sir. Whenever you click on the Java 17, go to the Windows operating system. Since I am using, if you are using Mac, go to the Mac. If somebody is using Linux, go to this Linux, and then accordingly type the .exe file. Okay, so go to the Windows and then try to like what execute this .exe file so that it will be downloaded, sir. Once it will be downloaded, okay, what is the next step, sir? We have to download and then we have to what, sir? Install. We have to download and then we have to what, sir? Install. So how to download we have seen. So now how to install, that's not a great I mean that is not at all giving you a problem because of in our daily day-to-day life how many applications, how many softwares you are installing, sir? So many, right? After the smartphones era came into the picture, so many softwares on daily day-to-day basis we are installing just by clicking next. We are not even facing any challenges. In the same manner, this JDK software also we can able to like what download. Okay, I mean we can able to like what install. When you double click, I mean when you click on the show in folder, okay, just try to like what double click, sir. Just try to like what double click here. Just try to like what double click. Whenever you double click on this, happily you are able to like what it is asking. Just okay, do you want to allow this to changes? Already I think I have this JDK 17 is there. That is the reason it is asking. Just by clicking the next, in which directory you want to like what install. If you really want to like what change, yes, you can change. But I don't want to change. I wanted to like what install in the same directory. So that is the reason I'm just clicking on the next. And whenever it is getting, I mean, whenever you click on the next, it is just trying to like what downloading and all the required things. And see here, sir, you got this message, sir. Java SE development kit, meaning that JSE 64-bit successfully installed, right, sir? So then don't click on the next step, sir, for some other reasons, for the API documentation, developer guides, release notes, for some other information, it is asking me to like what click on the next step, but we don't want. You just click on the close. You just click on the close, sir. By this, are we able to like what download and then install the JDK software or not, sir? All of you. By this, are we able to like what download and then install the JDK software or not? Yes, we can, sir. After install the software, now I got a very big doubt, sir. Sir, I have installed, but whether it is getting installed or not, I wanted to cross check in my machine. I wanted to cross check whether it gets installed or not. Okay, so that is my first doubt I've got. So how can we cross check? For this, open the command prompt, sir. Open the command prompt and just type Java space hyphen version. What is this version, sir? Please. Can you please tell me, sir, here? Java's version 17.0.5, 2022 10 18 LTS, long-term support. So with this, if you are getting this, meaning that are we able to like what successfully install the JDK software or not? Yes. What is the command, sir? To cross check, open command prompt, and pass below command. Okay, open command prompt and pass below command. What is that command, sir? What is that command? Java space hyphen version, so that you will get the answer. If you are getting the information like this, it means yes, it gets successfully installed without any queries. Sir, once you got the, I mean to say, once you got the confirmation, yes, Java software got installed, we have to like what select the editor, we have to write the program, and all these things we will do it later. We will do it, but so far JDK, I'm trying to like what talk about what these three terms for today. Okay, and then we will wind up the session, and from tomorrow onwards I will show you what is the basic structure of the Java program, and all these things slowly one by one we'll see. So sir, JDK we have installed. So with this JDK, okay, with this JDK, I have one question, am I able to write the Java program? Answer is yes, right? With this JDK, am I able to, come on please, am I able to like what, execute the Java program? Yes, answer is yes. Meaning that if you install the JDK in your machine, it provides two environments. It provides how many environments? Tell me, sir, all of you. It provides two environments. One is development environment, And the second one is what, sir? Runtime environment. So that is the reason you are able to write the programs, you are able to execute the Java program when you install the JDK in your machine, for sure, without any doubt. Okay, so now, so since I have installed, I can able to write the program using Java. I can able to execute the applications which got implemented on top of the Java. Anything I can do. And what about this JRE, sir? Sorry, yeah, I should write like this, sir. JRE, and this is the flow actually. JRE. What about this JRE? Right, sir. JRE stands for what, sir? Java Runtime Environment. So the name itself, it is telling it will provide only runtime environment. The name itself is saying what, sir? It provides only one environment, that is what, sir? Runtime environment. So that means what, sir? Using this JRE, we are able to develop. Are we able to like what develop the Java programs? Are we able to like what develop the Java programs? Answer is what, sir? No. Answer is what, sir? No. But are we able to execute the Java applications? Answer is what, sir? Yes. So meaning that since JRE is providing two environments, sorry, one environment, we are able to only execute the Java applications. We can't develop the applications using Java since it won't provide a development environment. So sir, that is the reason when you get a chance to like what develop few softwares in your machine, if really those are implemented on top of Java, definitely you might get a chance to like what download this JRE. Without JRE, we can't install that particular software. Okay, na? So that is what we need to understand. But when it comes to like what JVM, so JVM stands for what, sir? Java Virtual Machine, sir. Sir, using this, we are able to execute the Java program, sir. Sir, I said using this JVM, sir, we are able to execute the Java program, sir. Sir, you already told me Java runtime environment. JRE is providing the executing the Java applications. Sir, JRE just providing the environment, sir. But JVM is the actual person. It is the system defined Java program. It is the actual program to execute this Java program, sir. So if you are not getting clarity, I will tell you one basic example. Sir, we are all connected right now. Who is actually, which software is providing the environment for us? Zoho Meeting, right? So please consider, obviously we can consider this Zoho Meeting as a JRE since it is providing the environment to connect all of us, right? So, but who is actually taking the session? Zoho Meeting is actually taking the session, or myself? So myself itself. So obviously we can consider myself as what's a JVM. That is the difference between what's a JRE and then JVM. JRE is just providing the environment, but the actual person behind the JRE is what JVM only. Without a JVM, we cannot execute the Java program. Sir, when you install the JDK, JRE will come, JVM will come, everything will come. That is the reason. Please try to like what? Please try. So that is the reason JDK equals to mathematical equation JRE plus JVM. So when you install the JDK, you will develop and you will develop and then you will execute the program also. Okay, development environment, okay, plus JREs. This is what exactly the JDK definition itself. Using this, we are able to like what develop the programs, and as well as what, sir, we are able to like what execute the Java applications itself. So far we have able to like what install the JDK in our machine successfully. JDK 17 version. I showed you also how exactly we used to like what install, and that is what exactly my agenda for the today's session. And in upcoming session, I will practically slowly I will move to like what next